53 past the hour, we have some breaking news relevant to Representative Bart Stupak, a Democrat of Michigan, who's been a holdout vote with regard to going yes over the issue of the financing of abortion with federal funds. Let's go right to Mike Vaqueros at the White House for us. Mike, what you got?
With the Stupak group. Many of these Democratic leaders are now ensconced in Speaker Pelosi's office. They think they have an agreement with Bart Stupak. Remember, he was here at the White House very late last night trying to work out language on an executive order that would clarify and affirm the president's position with regard to abortion language. Remember, the issue now is with federal funds, if you get a subsidy to help you pay for an insurance policy that you will now be required to get under this legislation, will any of those funds be used for abortion coverage? Stupak and his group of 8 say no way they will vote for the bill because they think that it would be allowed to do so. Many people disagree. The Catholic nuns disagree. Their organization, the Catholic hospitals, their organization here in Washington, they have endorsed this bill. But the bottom line here is they think they have the Stupak 8. They are ironing out the language. We expect to hear from Bart Stupak at some point today, either on the floor in the form of a colloquy with other members, sort of a formalized setting in stone of the agreement that they had. But right now we're told that they are looking over the language, making sure that everybody reads it the same way, that everybody's happy, that they understand it the same way. And then at some point, we're told, NBC's Chuck Todd telling me just a moment ago, that Mr. Stupak, the White House expecting to hear from him at some point, although the White House has not yet been assured that a deal is a deal that is done.
Yeah.
If in fact they get these 8, or at least a portion of them, I'm told that he would bring as many as 7 with him if they get the language and they agree on this language, which again they are very close to agreeing on. That would definitely, by all accounts, put them over at the top, remove some of the drama from today's vote, or this evening's vote I should say, but certainly a very good development for the president and Democrats at this hour, Alex.
Okay, Mike, don't go anywhere. Let's bring in Luke Russert right now. He's on Capitol Hill. Luke, your last official account that you shared with us was at 2:14. Before we get to Bart Stupak's situation, I want to ask about Marcy Kaptur, who was among this group of people who opposed any sort of federal funding for abortion. She came over and said she's gone from a no to a yes vote. Do you know at what point that happened? Basically, is she in that 2:14, or are we now up at 2:15 because of that?
I think you'd probably put her at about 2:15 there, Alex. So she came about this morning. She was a very close ally of Bart Stupak, had been with him through all of this, very much a pro-life Democrat, was unclear of this language. We announced that vote came out this morning. They are very close. But Chuck Todd from NBC News reporting that Bart Stupak has 6 of his members are ready to go on this. That would give Democrats 220, the cushion they need. For all intents and purposes, they have the votes right now, more likely than not. Javier Becerra, a member of the Democratic leadership, coming out of that meeting today, talking with the leadership, talking about what exactly is in this language. He said, "My understanding is that we're very close with a number of members. They simply seek clarification. We're all trying to make sure that their understanding is our understanding. When we get there, we'll be very happy."